Hi, the next topic is list. So we sometimes want to combine the multiple numbers, vectors, or matrices into an object. So it is called a list in R. So list is an important concept in R because the many statistical procedures are expressed as a function in R, and output include multiple outputs, such as, for example, for t-test, the output includes the t-statistics, degrees of freedom, and maybe p-value, and confidence interval, and some verbal explanation on what is the null hypothesis, and so on. So often the output of complicated function is a list in R. So to understand the structure of list is important in R. Okay, so we start with an example. So suppose that we would like to summarize the information on this course, stat 5030. So instructor is myself. So okay, so instructor is Kaz. Then what's the time? Okay, so this is online course, but the okay, so at least the office hours are on Monday and Thursday from 4:30 to 6 p.m. So maybe the so okay, so 4:30 to 6 p.m. and the Thursday also 4:30 to 6 p.m. So just we express this in the 6:30 as the 1630 because the 4 p.m. is the 16 in 24-hour scale. So time is this, and okay, so the first line represents office hours for Monday, and the second one the Thursday. So maybe Monday and Thursday, and the column names. Okay, so start time and end time. So maybe we can say just start and end. Okay, so then we would like to define the stat 5030 class information as list of instructor and time. Then stat 5030, STA 5030 is this list. So the STA 5030 includes two objects. The first object is instructor. It's named as INST. And the value is Kaz. So this is just a vector, character vector with length 1. Second object within the list stat 5030 is time. And this is a 2x2 matrix with row names Monday and Thursday, and the column names the start and end. So this stat 5030 is composed of these two objects, the instructor and the time. So you can access to each element by using the $, instructor, INST, Kaz. Then also you can access in the same way by double bracket. So double bracket, we can just pick up the element. And if single bracket, we also extract name. So this is, okay, so this is one object, and actually that is named INST, and its value is Kaz. So if you want to directly use this, then you have to use double bracket. If you want to see this object information itself, then you have to specify this. And the same thing for the second one, so time. If just a single bracket, so this one. So if single bracket, if you want to access to the first row, first column of time, it's not successful because this includes the name and this. So entire structure is regarded as stat 5032. So if you want to access to this element, you have to drop the name, and we have to extract this matrix itself. Then if we use the double bracket, that can do the job. So this is this, and the 1 1, you can get the 1630. And of course, if you wanna pick up the first row and the both columns, then you can do this. And you can also change the values. For example, if we want to extend office hours on Thursday, then that is the 2 so you can extend it into 7 p.m. Then if you type 5030, then you get this. So 1900 here. So it's updated. Yep. So I briefly demonstrated the t.test function before, and output is actually a list. So I would just like to demonstrate it again. So midterm 1 score and midterm 2 score we have defined, but it's already deleted. So maybe we can just arbitrarily put some numbers. Okay, so these are midterm 1 scores of 5 students and midterm 2 score of 5 students. Okay, so midterm 2 minus midterm 1. You can see the midterm 2 are generally, the scores are higher for midterm 2. So midterm 2 minus midterm 1, they're mostly positive. So we would like to see if this is significantly different from 0 in mean. Then we can test the we can do t.test. We can apply t.test function to see if the this difference is significantly more than 0 on average. So then you can run this. And this looks beautiful output, but actually, basically, this consists of the numbers. So this number, this number, this number, and these numbers, and this number. So these are actually included in this object. So if you name it as TT, actually the TT is a list. So t.test output is a list. And the first object in that list is statistic. And the value is 2.25, so here. And the second element is the parameter, and the value is 4, so df is 4. And the third element, the p-value, fourth element, confidence interval. And confidence interval actually consists of 2 factors. The first object is the vector consists of 2 numbers. So that is confidence interval itself. And the next is the confidence level. So 95%. So that is 0.95. And the mean of x is 6. And 6, I'm not sure. 6 is, I think, the null hypothesis. So mean is 0 or significantly different from 0. And 7 is the, I'm not sure, the sum statistic, this 4. Standard error. Maybe standard error of the observations. And we did 2-sided tests. So the 9 is 2-sided, and this is the name of the test, one sample t-test. Yeah, and data and so on. And actually the t.test output consists of 10 objects. So that if we type 11, then nothing appears. So t-test is a number. So if, for example, that we want to use some numbers in the t-test, for example, if you want to extract the t-statistic, then that is the first element. So tt1, if you put double bracket, you can access to this 2.25. For example, if you want to multiply this by 2, it doesn't make any sense. But if you want to multiply this by 2, then you can just use this as a number. Also, you can access TT $statistic, then you can get 2.25. You can even omit some letters. If you omit too many, then R cannot recognize what this means.